Okay, so when we employ facilitators, we get them in groups of 6, and the reason for that is because we one of our values is to be positive and supportive of people. And what we don't want to say is, oh, when have you been positive and supportive? We want to know that they are positive and supportive. So after that, we actually do training for 15 minutes. Because we want them to know exactly what is needed, and we also have sent them a video earlier. Then we get them to train. In the second session, we put them together for 6 minutes as a facilitator, and then we coach them. Then they come back into the room, and what we want to know is that they've done well with that coaching. And at no point in time do we ask questions. We used to ask questions. We used to ask them what would be a great trainer, and they'd all answer, with all the great kind of stuff. But then when we put them in the room, they'd do something completely different. So we don't ask questions of these people. We just get them to do the job. Yeah. And the point is, let me just share a screen again. The point is that, do you test how well people do stuff, or how well they talk about doing stuff? Because often that is different. Some people are good at answering questions, and some people aren't. But that would be fine if answering questions is part of the job. We do this with, if it's a software development person, we get them to code. If it's a technician, we get them to do stuff. I did it with a head teacher, where we got them to work with parents, with students. We got them to work on the most difficult departments. We got them to do a staff meeting. And we also had a session with questions. But the person who did the best in what is really the job didn't do the best in the questions. At Toyota, they actually have, for the recruitment, they actually have a separate production line. So that because when they found they asked questions, they found that often people left on the day. Whereas where they have a great production line, then people do get to stay. So my question to you is, do you get to do the job in the interview? I'll put that in the chat.